Hello and welcome to the Mercer Island Visual Arts League Gallery. This year we will be hosting the holiday show for the first time as our community center is closed due to COVID. This holiday show has been going on for 45 plus years. I'm here to introduce our juror, Anita Lehman, who is an artist and teacher, and I hope you enjoy her comments on the awards that she's given today. Thank you.
Thank you for letting me jury this beautiful work in this wonderful space on Mercer Island. It's wonderful to be at the MIVAL Visual Arts League. My name is Anita, and I've taken time both online and then I've walked through the space to actually see the pieces. And I'm going to give out 3 honorable mentions and 3 other awards, which is first, second, and third. So the first one I'm going to start with is the artist is Kimble, and it's the Corel wreath, and we're giving Anne an honorable mention. And I just loved the simplicity and complexity of this piece. It has both things going for it. There's a beautiful balance of composition, but a variety of edges, a variety of shapes, a variety of colors, and the edges are done in such a way that it's done with thread, and it's really an attention to detail and intention of mark making. It's simply framed, simply composed, a beautiful square. I'm amazed by the circular motion that my eyes keep going back and forth and around and back again. It keeps me engaged, and it's a really lovely piece. So congratulations, Anne. This is the second honorable mention by Jim Carlson called Salt and Straw. And this one, of course, has that magnetic aspect to it that you can see this from across the room and you want to venture up and see what this is about. And I can't really identify specific shapes and forms, but I do love the intricacies, also the grid that's evident that helps break up the piece itself. The aspect of the red quality is something that's just a luscious color. I was wondering if maybe these could be muted back a little bit and this have more of a powerful presence, or which way the artist sees, so that there's a real dominance then within the piece. Difficult to balance a diagonal form, but this strong reference of this vertical is really keeping me balanced within the piece itself. The execution of the technique is something else, and I don't know how Jim did it, but it's quite beautiful, and congratulations, Jim. Okay, this third piece is another honorable mention. This is Anne Hritzay, called Earth Grid 1. And this also has the aspect of sort of a magnetic piece, which I call, it magnetizes you and you want to see it even from across the room from far away and want to know what it's about. Repetition is such a wonderful device to keep the viewer engaged within the piece itself. And the fact that the grids inside are at a diagonal really lends to a beautiful sense of different kinds of music being played within the grid. The horizontal strings, I think, are a beautiful notion, and I call them strings because it feels like music, like a staff line coming across with the various notes. I'd recommend to Anne next time, either give me more white space or give me more variety in terms of loosening up a little bit on the grid. I'm so intrigued by the process that maybe there's one dominant, which the red strings help, but maybe there's a dominant a dominant grid piece, and that maybe the other ones play more of a supporting role rather than a whole chorus itself. So well done, Anne, and congratulations. So third place goes to Jerry Johnson. Congratulations, Jerry. Of course, this piece is one of those that is beautifully identified. We know what it is, but it's so much more than just the subject itself. It gives us a reference of time of what happened before and what's going to happen after, and so that time standing still really gives a dynamic to the piece, and where the animal shape is actually placed on the format of the canvas, the beautiful horizontal lines of reflection, just enough to let us know that there's water behind or underneath the bird shape, which is so beautiful. I don't think there's much more that needs to be said in this piece, and that's what I like about it. It just has an essential quality, and I could see this one hanging in my house, so congratulations, thank you. So second place goes to June Lindsey for the wedding jar. And this piece really struck me for many different sort of feelings and emotions that come with it, and calling it a wedding jar of two elements coming together to create that union, and how beautifully it's executed, the proportions, the forms, the variety of shapes. I even enjoyed the aspect of carefully lifting this and feeling the weight of the piece itself, which was just so fun to participate in the art itself, and thinking about this at a wedding, using this at a wedding to symbolize those two elements coming together. I see this on a very simple wall behind it, a context where we really read the positive and the negative shapes, that the aspect of two people coming together to create this circle and this form. Personally, I don't know if it needs all these adornments in it. I think I love the simplicity that there's no history written on it yet in terms of a wedding, but it's a marvelous piece, and the union of two lights coming together to create one is such a powerful metaphor, and has a great meaning to it. So the idea of life in it contained within a space, a new life, a new wedding, is really marvelous. So congratulations, June. Keep doing more of these. Abbie Birmingham, first prize. Congratulations, Abbie. I just love this piece. It's just got a combination of so many elements that have been brought together in a really simple form. The aspect of using your 5-year-old child's drawing in this puts a sense of time into the piece, and then combining it with a beautiful pattern grid on the back of alphabets really reinforces that notion of a child's painting. And then you've contained it within the simple forms of a circle and a square, which keeps us contained and focused within the piece itself. The printing process looks like you enjoyed it. The colors are working beautifully together. It's the value of the color as well as its saturation, which is such a mighty fine way to go. The framing is beautiful. It's been signed. It's one of these pieces that I feel like it's timeless, that it's a piece that will last in many generations of especially your house, since it's your child's drawing. So my eyes keep contained within the piece, given the circle, and how you've chosen to put the triceratops in the lower portion of the circle also gives us room to breathe within the circle itself. So really, really nice work, and congratulations, and keep using your child's work, because I think it's a winning combination of the two. So good work.